Hi again, everybody. I'm Pat O'Brien. Wow, it's Tuesday, voting day, June 7th here. This is Everything All the Time. I'm Pat O'Brien. I've said my name twice already.
Yeah, I'm Court McCowan. Let's just do that once.
No, say it again.
Court McCowan.
Court McCowan's here. Wow, what an egomaniac.
What an egomaniac. Jiminy.
Anyway, it's voting day. Get out and vote if you can. You know, voting's important. I always feel good when I vote for some reason.
I like the sticker. I think
you got to have the sticker because if you don't have the sticker and you lie, and a lot of people do. I voted. Where's your sticker?
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where
you go for the sticker.
I go for the sticker because basically it means nothing. But
it means you voted.
It means I voted.
It means you're an American citizen.
Yeah, and it's California's primary. Clinton Sanders. That'll be the big. Be the big deal today.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't need to. Well, we probably shouldn't say that, but she doesn't need to win anything else. She's already the presumptive nominee. But anyway, go vote. But the main thing you do between now and the election is to study the propositions and all that kind of stuff.
And the whole thing that everybody forgets is that Congress and Senate, where those are the real important things because those are the guys that actually
will not let Trump build a wall.
Yeah, will not let Trump build a wall. Will not give him the money to kick every Muslim out of the country. So those are the people that are important.
That brings us to Muhammad Ali. I wonder if Ali would be involved in the we're going to kick Muhammad Ali out. Can you imagine?
You knew him.
I knew. I'll tell you what. Let's just start right away. I knew Ali very, very well. We've been 30-year friendship. I was in touch with him right to the end. Through his wife, he couldn't talk. He had Parkinson's. My mother died from Parkinson's. Michael J. Fox is a dear friend of mine. I helped with the Parkinson's Foundation. But I've known Ali since the 70s. And we remained, well, you know this, we remained really, really good friends. And I must say that of all these celebrities that I say I know, I was as close to him as anybody. And it's never time to go, but it was time to go. He was down to nothing. And
that's the whole thing too that's sad about Parkinson's is you are kind of trapped inside this where your mind is pretty sharp. And
you're in there,
and it's really difficult. And I met Ali one time in the mid '80s, and it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was working on a TV show in Hancock Park, and I was driving to work down Sunset, and this guy drives by in this Stutz Bearcat.
Of course, I remember that.
Windows down, and it's like and it's young. It's still a fairly young Ali. And I was like, and I had my windows down. I'm like, oh my God, the champ, the greatest. And he was like, he gave me the old fist pump. And then I drove to work, and oddly enough, he was going home, and I was going to work like 3 doors down from him. And as I pulled into this gated area of Hancock Park, and I drive in and everything, he gets out of the car like, hey, dude, are you following me? Are you following me home? And then I told him we were shooting a show with Harvey Korman. He's like, oh, Harvey, I love that. That guy's a funny guy, And we talked for like 5 minutes, and it was one of the all-time greatest experiences of my life. And
everybody says that because he was so much bigger than life. I have a lot of stories about it. We'll tell some more in the fourth segment. Mary McNamara from the LA Times will join us today, and our friend Argus Hamilton.
He's got a great story.
Great
for
story.
Us. Yeah.
Ali and I were in a mall in Dallas. He wanted to walk through a mall. I don't know why.
Oh my God!
And so we walked, and of course you can imagine he gets this crowd wherever he goes. Yeah. So we had all these kids around us, and he says, "Well, what do I do?" I said, "I'll show him some card tricks." He had all these stupid card tricks and like fake thumb. He thought it was funny to the very end. So he does this card trick, and he pulls out a deck of cards, Court, and he says, "All right, little girl, you come over here." I can't do Ali. Well,
no, you can't. But go ahead.
He says, "Pick out a card." You go over here. She picks out a card, and he goes, "Now show it to your friends. Put it back in the deck, same way. Shuffle the deck." And I looked at him. I said, "What are you doing? You can't do this. This isn't a card trick."
Yeah.
She goes, "Oh, you wait." So he says, "All right, cards are deck. You all know the card." And he goes, takes the deck and he throws it, 20 feet in the air. The cards go everywhere, and they all land on the ground. And a bunch of them are face up, face down. He takes one that's face down. He picks it up and he goes, "Is that your card?" And I'm thinking to myself, Did this guy actually do this?
Yeah.
And she goes, "No." And he says, "Young lady, you don't know magic." And I got a bunch of them like that. We come back. Mary McNamara will join us, I think, and then we'll get on with the show. I'm Pat. He's Court. Welcome to Everything All the Time. See you in a minute.